going to be drawing more of your OCs. We're starting off here with Blue Black Holes OC number 13, which is very interesting. It's a robot, apparently. So let's see. Let me read it bio. The bio looks pretty long, so I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through this. Okay, number 13 is a malfunctioning sentient robot servant that was created in 2056. Her malfunction causes her to snap and attack any warm bodies she sees. The first time she snapped was when she killed her owner, Sarah Brimkos, because of the two men were sent from the facility to terminate her. However, she managed to escape. But like all of you know, an electronic device must be charged up once in a while. So it didn't take a lot of time before her battery gave up and shut down. However, this wasn't the end for number 13, as she was soon found by a group of rebels. They took her in despite not knowing much about her and gave her shelter in their lair. She soon started befriending one of the rebels, number 38. So the rebels are robots, I'm assuming? Or, oh, yeah, I think so. Number 38, which I assume it's a robot if it's a number. I mean, I'm just going to assume. I don't know. It doesn't say. Or as some of the other rebels call him, Klutz, because he's clumsy. Wow, okay, well that me. Totally. Okay, they connected for their similarities, being clumsy, feelings of being a burden, being useless for the rest of the group. However, this didn't last long because the leader of the rebels soon found about her malfunction and started using it for his own advantage. Using her to terrorize human citizens, she was oblivious to this for a while as her memory chip does not record anything when she snaps, causing her to not recall the incidents. But once she found out, she didn't take it lightly, realizing she couldn't even trust her own kind and ran away, leaving number 38 behind. Okay, so that's actually really interesting. The reason I wanted to draw her was obviously because she's really unique and her character story and everything is really well thought out. Like, I was surprised. It's just really well done. It's almost like an entire script for like a show or something. It's cool. It's a really good idea. I rarely see this. It reminds me a lot of this old show I used to do a long time ago. It was like, oh my goodness, it's so embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing I do. I'm sorry. It was like called One Cause. It was about robots, and it reminded me a lot about this. And I just thought her design was so cool with the pointy arms. So unique. I just thought it was super cute. That's why I wanted to draw her. Okay, and now we're on to I Love FNAF 3's OC, Rin. Her OC is a little dragon, and oh my goodness. It is so adorable. Look at the fluffy little tail. Okay, well, she had a bio. One of the bios was just talking about what it looked like. And then this one, I'm not sure. I think it's just more information. Let's see. Name, Rin. Species, dragon. Looks, above, because they described the looks above. Age is secret for now, but they're mature. Colors, light baby blue color. That's fluffy. Green eyes and horns, dark blue on feet and nose. Extra. People love hugging his floofy tail. That's information. Extra. Okay, this is gonna be even more extra than that. He is very small and my mascot of my page. People probably don't know that though. When I made him from just randomly drawing a pic for school one day and looking up cool dragon names on Google. That's cool. I got very attached to him and I really enjoyed drawing him. I hope to have some more details and maybe a backstory for him later on. Yeah, so she doesn't have a backstory for him right now, but maybe she'll make one later. But I thought this was super cute. The design's super adorable. Like at first I did not realize that those were horns. I thought they were leaves in his hair. They look kind of like leaves because of how they're curled, but they're actually curled horns. Like normally when I see horns, they're not like curled up like that. It reminds me of like a bull's horns. And I think that's super cool. And also they were eating like a cute little donut or something. And it's just so cute. Okay, cuteness is my weakness. And I couldn't. I had to draw it. I just had to. And it has wings. It's like a dragon, but it looks also like a dog. It looks like a fox, but it's also a dragon. It's really weird, but cool at the same time. Like, I just love weird designs. Weird designs are super interesting to me, and they have like just white eyes, and when I draw white eyes I usually shade it with blue, so that's why it's very blue eyes instead of just white like they have it, which I could have done, but I wanted to add a little detail into the eyes. Next up is Moist Eggos. Okay, I have to admit, I laughed at that username, okay? It reminds me of when we used to watch cartoons as kids. there's always these commercials about the Eggos, and moist Eggos. It's so random. Okay, well, anyway, they have a bio for this character. My new character, Astral. He is half ghost and really enjoys collecting stickers. He also likes to try and cast spells from his book that he made. He is mischievous. He does not talk very much when he's around other people. Sometimes people forget he's even there. He can float and teleport a small radius from where he is, like anywhere in his school, and can also give us a slight glow when he's in the dark. He sometimes gets carried away with his spells and ends up trying to take over the school. Wow, that's getting carried away? His getting carried away is trying to just take over the world? That's so what? That went from 0 to 100 really quick. It went from just him doing some spells to taking over the school. A ghost kid in a school reminds me of Danny Phantom. That was like my jam. Okay, I used to watch that cartoon all the time. I had a lot of cartoons I loved, but I have not seen any of those cartoons in such a long time. I wonder what they're like. So anyway, when I was first drawing him, I was a little confused. As you can see on the side of their head, they have that blue little tail patch thing on the back of their head that's supposed to look like a ghost, I assume, but it looks like a patch as well. And I was confused if that was on the side of their head or the back of their head, because in two different pictures it looked a little different. Like, they had this picture of them, but then they had sketches as well. But the sketches weren't colored, so I was a little confused about that. I hope I got it right. I'm sorry if I messed up. I tried my best. And as you can see, I also didn't know much about what's going on with their face. I think that's blush on their face. Like, it does look like blush. From right now, it looks like, but I wasn't sure if they had freckles. I was not sure if they had freckles as well, because this was a very small picture I had to blow up in order for it to be this big. But it looked a lot smaller on my screen because I was trying to look at it on my phone, and I was having trouble figuring out if they had freckles or not. And their other pictures they sent in didn't have colors, so I couldn't see, but I hope I did it right. I'm so sorry if I messed up. I tried my best to make them as accurately as possible, and if I messed that up, that's my fault. I'm sorry. I tried my best. And I love their outfit, though. That cute little cape is just adorable. I rarely see a cape covering the entire body of a character. It's just super cute. Okay, and next up is Spirit Angelton's OC. Okay, let me explain something here. There's some serious confusion when I was about to draw this character. Okay, I was on Instagram and I was picking out characters I wanted to draw for this episode, and I picked out this picture. But later on, I usually don't read the bio right away and read it later on when I have the picture already saved in my phone. So I already had this picture saved in my phone, I read the bio, and I got very confused. There were two characters in the picture. There was this guy and the one to the left of him, which had like dog ears or cat ears. I'm not sure which one it was. And I was unsure which OC I was supposed to draw. So I looked at the description, and the description said to draw the character on the right, which is this guy. He was on the right. But I started to think maybe they miswrote that. Like maybe it was meant to say on the left, because the person on the left had dog ears, and they said to draw the person who was a hybrid wolf. And I'm like, maybe they're both hybrids? But maybe this guy, you can't tell he is? I don't know. At first, if I was going to go with my gut instinct, I would have drawn the guy on the left. Just because I would be like, oh, well, maybe they just miswrote it. And I think they did. I think it was a typo. So I think I did draw the wrong OC, but I hope you don't mind. Because I would just wanted to do what you said. You said to draw the one on the right. So instead of going with my gut instinct, I drew the one on the right. Because I didn't want to draw the one on the left, but then I'd be like in the wrong, because then someone would be like, I said to draw the one on the right. Why'd you draw the one on the left? So I think it was a typo though, or I hope this is the right guy. You're gonna have to let me know if you see this, Spirit, because I was very confused. I hope it wasn't just a typo. If it was a typo and I drew the wrong guy, I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind me drawing the wrong OC. But I tried my best. So make sure if you guys are doing your bios or sending in your OCs, make sure you recheck your bio and make sure there's no typos like that. Because if you send me two OCs and typo it, I'm going to draw the wrong guy, and that's not good. No, I don't want to accidentally draw the wrong OC, because that would be very sad. I'm sure no one wants that to happen. But anyway, I hope you don't mind, and I hope you like the drawing. Either way, I was really unsure which OC to draw. But anyway, make sure you guys vote in the poll and tell me which one of these drawings is your favorite, if any at all. And also, please post your links again in the comments if you wish. It really helps if your drawings are really old and I haven't seen them in a while. Like, they get flooded out in DeviantArt or they get flooded out in Instagram. So it really helps if you post them again in some sort of comment box somewhere, just so I can see them again. And I'm really sorry if you haven't been drawn yet. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to draw as much as I can. I've been drawing nonstop recently, and I'm trying my best. It's really sad because so many people send in all these OCs, and I can't even draw half of them. And I wish I could. I feel really bad because some of you guys have been posting your OCs since like the 3rd video, and still haven't been drawn, and I wish I could draw more. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So thank you guys so much for watching.